didn't wake me up. I'm gonna be late.
You don't have anywhere to be.
What do you mean? I'm late for school.
You're not in school.
By some mathematical miracle or error, you graduated.
Is it just me, or did anyone notice Kevin's legs?
What about his legs?
They're on fire.
Help! Put me out. Put me out.
It's fine. It's nothing.
It's okay. It was a dream.
I was on fire.
I'll get you some water.
Dad, I'm not really on fire.
I'll get you some anyway.
It was so real, Mom.
I know it's been 1.5 years, but the doctor did say you'd have dreams like this for a while.
It was my legs that were on fire.
Do you want something to help you sleep?
No.
Drink the water anyway. It'll make your father happy.
Mom, when I woke up, my legs hurt.
In your dream.
No, when I woke up, they were hurting.
Here you go, buddy.
Thanks. I'll be fine now.
Hurting how?
I don't remember. I guess I was still dreaming.
Nothing to eat.
Keep looking. There may be something hidden behind all that food.
Yes, sir. I understand, but I assure you my guys are on it.
Sir? Who does he call sir?
His boss?
He doesn't have a boss.
Sure he does. Commissioner, the mayor, attorney general, mom.
The FBI has no jurisdiction. There's no evidence that the kid was transported across the state line. His status is still missing.
Joan.
What? I was just choosing bread.
Yes, sir. I'll keep you informed. Goodbye. No, I can't eat a half an hour after talking to the mayor. It's like swimming.
Actually, that's reverse logic.
Is that the Ryman case?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 3-year-old kid who got kidnapped?
Missing?
Okay, got missing. I read it in the paper. It said you guys have no leads and it's been like 6 weeks.
4 days. We have leads. When did you start reading the paper?
Actually, I saw it on TV. Didn't make you guys look very good.
That's a surprise. Where's Kevin?
Left early to go job hunting.
Oh, really? Was everything okay?
I mean, after a screaming nightmare? You guys are completely inept at subterfuge.
This one's mine. You got the Jehovah's Witness.
Hi, Joan Girardi. Sign here.
Oh, I never get anything in the mail.
You owe $6.50.
Mom?
Uh-huh. You got $12 in your pocket you were going to use to buy a Frappuccino and a muffin when you skipped history class after lunch, which, by the way, do not do that.
Oh, God. You are just a 3-ring circus, aren't you?
Okay. Price went up. Give me the whole 12.
What are you gonna do with money?
It's not what I'm going to do with it, it's what you're going to do without it.
Any guess as to when this is gonna end? First a job at a bookstore, then AP chemistry. Wait, how do you top that?
You don't have to accept the package, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then I could also take the blue pill. Hand it over.
In me, you trust. Not entirely true.
Chess? Hey, I do not play chess.
You don't want to know.
She's a psychic.
Not in my office, she's not.
She wants herbal tea. Maybe she'll read the leaves later.
I'll write them in case parents ask for it. And we have to try everything or risk being exposed legally.
I don't work with psychics.
Also, the mayor is on board. Says she's had some success with other squads.
Fine, you talk to her. It's your case.
Yeah. But she's in your office.
Hi,
Hi, thanks.
I'm Chief Girardi. But you probably already know that.
Gee, I've never heard that one before.
I didn't mean it quite that way. But since we're on the subject, I'm not on board with this. I'm being forced into this by my superiors.
My name is Charlotte Bloom, since you neglected to ask, and here again I'm shocked to find a cop who's skeptical about my profession.
Well, now that we're in this, we might as well make it work. How does it work?
Well, you could start by getting me up to date on the file. And no, I don't know what's in it.
Tell your brother to stop with the aftershave. Percy has nothing to shave. Second, it smells like pickled eggs. And third, he sits behind me and I'm allergic. I have like one working sinus left.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Take care of it, will you?
Oh my god. You know her? Not really. I'm in her AP chemistry class.
You're in AP Chem? I thought your brother was the geek.
He is. It's just that I was forced. Chess? It's not mine.
So, is it true?
What?
She's a big lesbo.
Grace? I have no idea. I don't even know her.
Well, there's a big pool going in gym class. So can you, like, find out?
What, like ask her?
No, you give her the fingernail test. Ask her to look at them. Not gay. Gay. That test is so unreliable. You just start talking about, you know, some hot guy and see how she reacts. Dax Hibbing.
Wait, what is that?
Dax Hibbing, the captain of the wrestling team. Anybody who doesn't get him is definitely gay.
Well, I don't know who he is. But, I mean, if I knew him, I'd totally get him.
So you'll find out.
Is it anybody's business?
Okay, chill.
They like protect each other.
It's another sign.
Like shoes.
Helen, good to see you, but Kevin's not due for a while. Everything all right?
Fine.
Oh, yeah, that's convincing. You want some coffee?
No, thank you. I probably could have just talked to you on the phone.
What's wrong?
Nothing, really. It's just the other night, Kevin had this dream about his legs.
Not uncommon.
Right, I know. But when he woke up, they were hurting.
Neuropathic pain, yes. This is all pretty textbook.
I know, but this one thing, it's never come up. After the accident, after all the tests had come back, Dr. Slater told us that Kevin would be paralyzed from the waist down because of the spinal cord injury. He said it's the saddest thing in the world to tell someone their son won't walk again.
There's no good way to say it.
And I remember thinking, he didn't actually say Kevin will never walk again.
Helen, Kevin's back was broken in 3 places. When the vertebrae collapsed, the nerves were damaged, the cord itself was compressed, the circulation was denied to that area, which rendered that part of his spinal cord essentially dead. He will never walk again, ever.
I guess I just needed to hear it.
I understand.
Thank you. Essentially, You said essentially dead.
You want a number, don't you? I strongly advise against it. 2% chance that he'll walk again.
Thank you.
Now remember, you need to be recording which are the cations and which are the anions.
Do you smell that? It's like essence of pimp.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's really girly. It's hard to believe he's straight.
Hard to believe and hard to care.
You know, I know he's not really your type. I know he isn't mine. If he weren't my brother. I'm more into the athlete type. You know, that's my thing. Football players, wrestlers, abs, big forearms.
Small cerebral cortex.
Wrestlers?
Mm-hmm. Like Dax Hibbing.
Calm down, breathe in bag.
Oh, wait, you don't get him?
Ladies, are we discussing ions?
No wrestlers, but we're done.
Wrestlers?
Mind your own business.
It's like he vanished. We're at the park. He's playing in the sandbox. His mother goes to get a lemonade from the truck. Turns around and he's gone.
Nobody saw anything.
Witness statements were all over the place. We're still in the process of following up.
That wasn't a question.
Oh, my mistake.
I'd like to go to the scene of the crime. It would be helpful to have something that belonged to the boy. It would be helpful if the parents could be there.
I don't think that's a good idea. They've been over the area with us a dozen times.
The parents' energy is very conducive to the process.
It's wrong to put the Reinemans through that again.
Chief, how about we let them make the call?
What are you doing? You can't be here.
And yet I am. Walk with me.
No. People are gonna see me.
Yes, they will. That optic nerve was an inspired idea, wasn't it?
I meant that they'll see you.
Yeah, I've noticed that this look turns a lot of heads.
It's called being hot.
You didn't read the book, did you?
Oh, like you don't know. Kane, where's your brother? Very passive-aggressive. Some of it. Couldn't really follow it. I'm not that bright, you know. My brother would be much better for this if I could recommend someone to take my place.
Ah, Joan. It would have been so much easier if you just read the book. Now I'm gonna have to send you to the basement.
You mean like hell?
No, I mean like the basement. There's one in the school. Check it out.
Are you looking for the chess club?
I suppose.
Oh, please. Please, we could always use another wood pusher.
Hey, can I sit with you guys?
I don't know. Is it anybody's business?
I tried, okay, but I got nothing. The girl's not talking. Hey, whatever.
Joan Girardi? Do you know me? I'm Lenny Carmichael.
Guess I do now.
I'm going to cut you off at the knees. I will rip your hair out, one root at a time.
Wow. Seems like we just met.
You do not mess with my boyfriend.
Okay, who is he so I know not to mess with him?
Nice try. Consider yourself warned. Who's your boyfriend? Dax Hibbing?
You hit on Dax Hibbing?
I don't know Dax Hibbing.
Are you insane? They are such a unit. You can't get in there.
I don't know Dax Hibbing.
You're either a complete freak or my hero.
The tax dollars, ladies and gentlemen, paying for this sideshow.
Why does it bug you so much? It's just an exercise.
Because she's wasting our time and she's exploiting those people's pain.
He's alive. Charlotte says he's alive.
Really?
But we don't have much time.
She got the image of a car. Tell him.
Yeah, it's a white car. It's small. It's beat up. I got 2 numbers in the license plate, a 2 and a 4. You might want to write that down.
You didn't happen to zone in on an address?
No, it doesn't work that way.
It was a man, she said. And he used a puppy to get Eric to come to him.
Tell him about the barn.
Barn?
It was just a flash. It's red. It's in the country.
Red barn in the country.
And there's a farm and hay.
That would fit with the barn.
Can I speak with you for a moment? Alone? What is your problem, huh?
Well, I'm glad you asked. My problem is every minute we're spending here is a minute we're not spending in a constructive process which might actually yield results.
You have a better idea?
Yes, I do. Let's go back to the station where we do these wacky procedures like follow up on witnesses and evidence and wade through about 100 calls a day on the tip hotline. And if any of those tips are good, we bring the person in and interview them. We've actually found missing kids this way.
You haven't found this one.
Are we done here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. However, I'm picking up a lack of sincerity.
You know what? That's a nice act for pretending you're disenfranchised and oh so not a part of the high school antics.
Look, I just wanted you to get your brother to nix the actors room. Forget I mentioned it.
You told everybody that I was in love with Dax Hibbing just because I said his name in passing. I don't even know the guy. Now his girlfriend is threatening to rip my hair out.
This may come as a shock to you, but you and your sexual fantasies do not take up any space in my brain.
Whatever. Just stop spreading rumors about me.
She said, yeah.
Hey, Streaky, I don't think about you one way or another. But while we're on the subject of puerile high school behavior, you think I'm not on your stupid sexual preference quiz? I didn't take the Dax Hibbing bait, so that means that I'm singing in the other choir. The only thing more obvious than that is the fingernail test. My sexuality is my business.
Finally, we learn from chess the greatest maxim in life. That even when everything seems to be going badly for us, we should not lose heart, but steadfastly continue searching for the solution to our problems. Who said that?
Benjamin Franklin. Interesting. Fianchetto.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, like I'm falling for that.
So a horse can jump people, right?
That's funny.
How's it going?
She's bold. Kudos for the Dresden variation. But I'm about to take her queen.
Which one is the queen? This one?
Oh yeah, you're psyching me out.
Can I do that?
Whoa. You should have seen that. I should have seen it. Trapped in 6 moves by a girl.
What happened? Did I win?
Who do you study with?
I don't study. I tried to read a book.
Where have you been, Miss Girardi?
Mozart?
Tip hotline. It's not sexy work, but somebody has to do it.
Can we talk? I mean, off the record.
I'm not a reporter.
When I was 29, I was in a car accident and I died. No, I don't remember a tunnel. I didn't see any dead loved ones, no angels, nothing like that. It's just that when I woke up, everything was different. I was different. I asked a doctor, and he said that this was not uncommon among near-death survivors. And then shortly after that, I began having dreams that came true. And weird visions. It was like I could hear people's thoughts. I don't know the why of it, but I made a decision that as long as I had this bizarre ability, I might as well use it to help people.
And get paid for it. Help people for a price.
Yeah. Like you. Is it because of the tragedy? I mean, that this makes you so angry and unwilling? You've had a tragedy.
Who hasn't?
Chief, your family's here.
Excuse me. It's restaurant night.
Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Not a problem. I was winding down. Hey, Slugger, how'd the job search go?
Well, the dry cleaners really seem to recognize my particular talent, but I don't want to get my hopes up.
This is Mrs. Bloom. She's working with us on a case. My family.
I'm Helen.
Charlotte,
Hi,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is Kevin, Luke, and Joan.
Dad, can I put a word in for sushi?
No, come on.
Kevin,
We're going for spaghetti. End of discussion. I forgot my pager. Excuse me.
So you're a detective?
No, actually, I'm a psychic.
A psychic? Wow. That's interesting.
Your daughter has a very special connection to the universe.
No, I don't.
No, it's true. She is from another planet.
It was nice to meet you. You have a lovely family.
Nice to meet you.
What did she say to you?
Nothing.
Don't tell me nothing.
Well, there was nothing, Dad. Let's go. I'm starving.
Thank you, Bob. Hi. I don't know if you remember me.
Yes.
Good. I'm late for work. I just have a quick question.
I actually have a parish, you know, and an office, and an assistant.
I'm sure, but this will just take a second.
The question of suffering goes all the way back to the fall from grace. There isn't a parking lot version.
No, this is a whole other subject. This is about miracles.
Oh, no.
Okay, is it wrong to pray for them? Personal miracles, I mean. Not world peace or save the planet, nothing altruistic. Just plain old shopping list, God is Santa, give me this one thing and I will stop smoking kind of thing.
Well, I think you should stop smoking for your own sake.
No, I don't smoke.
This would go much better at my office. I promise. You could sit down with me, we could have tea.
It's just, I was raised Catholic and I was taught you don't ask God for specific things, but there is this one miracle I would really, really like to have. It's like something you see in a store and you can't stop thinking about it, and you start to believe it already belongs to you and it's just misplaced. But is it wrong? Can it actually do harm to pray for something you want?
I think prayer can never hurt. As long as you understand, you might not recognize the answer right away. Most miracles occur in hindsight.
Why don't I ever feel better after I talk to you?
I don't know.
Gotta admit, it's weird. We're driving around 15 minutes and there's a barn.
And Madame Blavatsky gets a hit. What are the odds?
Yeah, and it is red, too. So.
You know as well as I do, the longer this takes, the more likely it is that we're looking for a body. What happened?
No, it's good. Everything's fine. Look! Look what she found.
Is that your son's toy, Mrs. Randall?
Yes! Yes, it's Toby. He calls him Toby. He calls him Toby.
You got an evidence bag? In the trunk. I'm gonna call for a unit.
Chief, you should get your guys to comb the area.
Is that how it's done?
Hey, come here a minute.
I'm gonna be late for class.
This will be quick. Give me your phone number. I'll call you tonight.
Who are you?
Look, don't let Lenny scare you. It's good for her to be jealous. Keeps her on her toes.
You're Dax.
Too late to play it cool. It's all over town.
Miss Girardi, your presence is requested in my office. Mr. Hibbing, yours will be too, if you missed the bell.
Oh, okay. Hi. I didn't do it.
You're not in trouble, Joan.
I'm not?
Mr. Poplin just gave us the exciting news, and I have a proposition for you. Sit down. Joan, I have to admit, I was concerned when you wanted to take AP Chem. But recent events prove that you have some scientific talent of which only you were aware. And we're happy you're finding a way to express it.
What are you talking about?
Your abilities in the game of chess border on genius.
Why didn't you tell anyone? Did Luke teach you?
Nobody taught me. It was an accident.
You beat our highest ranked player in 6 moves.
I didn't mean to.
Joan, that's incredible.
We want you to represent the school in a regional chess tournament. Now, I know it's only a few months away, so you're gonna have to put in some extra time after school.
Whoa! Whoa. Listen. I don't know how to play chess.
Yes, sir. We're doing everything we can. I've got SID here. I've got SWAT on standby. I'm trying to keep the press at bay, but that won't last long. I'll get back to you, Mr. Mayor. What is it, Mr. Reiniman?
I don't know how to say this.
Just tell me.
That's not Toby. I just found Toby in the trunk of my car. I've never seen that toy before. I don't think it's his.
Hi. I'm here for the chess club.
They all went home. I'll be working with you today.
Okay. Well, before anything happens, I should just let you know up front that I don't know how to play chess.
Well, that's fairly obvious.
God. You know, I'm actually, for once, very glad to see you.
And why is that, Joan?
Because my life is completely unraveling. I'm up to my eyeballs in the drama of the high school mating ritual, and now thanks to you, I've been mistaken as the school chess champion. How did this happen to me?
Which part?
How did I beat that kid at chess?
He was using logic. You weren't. It's impossible to guard against chaos. It's rare, but it happens. Black's move.
I don't want to. I don't know how to play this game.
And yet you play the game.
Because I'm forced to.
Forced to. Your friends make a suggestion, which you follow up on, and then you're surprised at the outcome. It's a causal universe. Move.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm being punished because I made a tiny little effort to fit in?
It's not about punishment. It's that actions have consequences. And to be in denial of that is to be disengaged from the laws of the universe, which renders you powerless and vulnerable to an inordinate amount of pain. Other than that, it's no big deal. Move. No.
No.
It's a rule called touch move. Once you touch a piece, you have to move that piece.
I'm not allowed to change my mind? What kind of universe is that?
Oh, you can change your mind, but you still have to play that piece. So you should think before you move.
Wait a minute. This is a metaphor. Yeah, I looked at metaphor and that's definitely an example. So. I took the bait. So now I'm in the game. How do I get out?
There are many ways to get out. Surrender is one, losing is another, winning, cheating, which I don't recommend. But you have to do something. You have to have a strategy. See, the number one rule of chess is this. Whatever you do, don't play the other person's game. Play your own. Your move.
Joan, can I borrow your hairdryer so I can look extra handsome for my job interview at Wiener World? Joan?
What?
Don't scare the cripple. My fight or flight impulse is very confused. What were you doing?
I was imagining I was in a coma. It's not so bad. I hate school. I have no friends. Can't fit in. I don't know who I like. I'm miserable. And I got this zit in my ear. Ow.
Yeah, I didn't need to know that last part, but I have to concur. High school sucks.
Oh, didn't suck for you. You were like the star.
So I was in the in crowd. I just got to see the jerks closer up. Why do you think I spent so much time playing sports? I didn't like that social thing so much. People were mean. It was boring. I wanted to play my own game.
Oh my God, somebody just said that to me yesterday about chess.
Yeah. Well, it's the basic rule of any sport. Otherwise, you're always on the defensive posture, always reacting to the other guy.
You really weren't happy in high school? I mean, you really felt like a reject sometimes?
Yeah, everybody does. Even the ones who claim they don't. Hey, you are going to find some people who totally get what a non-repulsive subdefective you are. Just trust yourself a little bit. You'll figure it out. And if you need me to roll over anybody, let me know.
Subdefective.
You're up early.
So are you.
Oh, this damn psychic woman. You know how much it cost the city in dollars and man-hours combing the countryside because she found a 10-year-old toy in a barn?
Well, you have to admit it was an interesting coincidence.
Coincidences aren't interesting. They're common. They happen to the average person 10 times a day, but nobody puts the SWAT team on alert.
Okay, well, I'm not the bad guy.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's nothing. It's...
Holistic healing? Chakra energy? Lourdes?
I'm not taking him to Lourdes. I was just curious about alternative medicine.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You can't do this. You can't let yourself go down this path of magical thinking, Helen.
I am just contemplating all the possibilities. What harm can that do?
Plenty. You think this is good for Kevin? Dragging him around to quacks instead of letting him get on with his life the way it is? He's driving now. He's looking for a job. This is what we wanted, what you wanted.
I'm not looking for magic. It's more like
What, miracles?
I was raised to believe in them.
So was I. I was an altar boy, for God's sake. And then I grew up.
Well, I will tell you something, Will. I was happier when I believed it.
Helen, our boy is paralyzed. His spine is irreparably damaged. There are no miracles, there is no magic. God is not coming down to fix it, and nothing is going to change. Please, don't leave me alone knowing that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Are you hungry? I'll make you some breakfast.
No.
I got something from the tip line. One of the guys you flagged.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I brought him in for questioning, and I like his story. Want to hear it?
I don't know. Sounds awfully scientific.
Hey, I wasn't on board for the psychic stuff. I just, wanted to be open.
The lady that lives next door to me has always been weird. Keeps to herself, doesn't seem to have a job. I think she lives on disability. One day I see her walking around with a little kid. She says it's an orphan nephew she's adopting.
Can you describe the child?
That's the thing. A few days later, I see a picture of the missing kid on television. It's a lot like the little boy. Yeah, I think that's him.
I've always had fights. It's no big deal.
But this was different. They were fighting about God.
They always have. Since forever. I mean, Mom wanted to get married in the church, and Dad didn't, blah, blah, blah. You know, God and money, it's basically what adults fight about.
We need to talk.
About what?
Your behavior. It's so not cool. Flirting with Dax in the hall for everyone to see. Then he cried all through world geography.
Stealing someone's boyfriend does not look good on the social resume.
I did not flirt with him. He came up to me. You know what? Like me.
Oh, that's charming.
Can you just leave my sister alone?
Back off, Pinhead.
Hey, that's Mr. Pinhead to you.
You know what? I don't care about Dax Hibbing, or Lenny Carmichael, or my social resume, or who's gay or who's not. I can't spend my time on this planet worrying about that stuff. There's other things to do.
Like what? Chemistry and chess?
Yeah, like that. And those guys may be nerds, but at least they know what they're here for.
You called me a nerd.
It was a metaphor.
Yes, I've been reading about that little boy. It's very sad. Tea? Coffee? Anything?
No, thank you.
That's her. She's very friendly.
The thing is, some of your neighbors reported seeing the little boy in this apartment building. We were wondering if you knew anything about that.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
I understand you have a son or nephew?
No, I live alone.
Because your neighbors were pretty certain about a little boy living here.
I babysit some of the children in the neighborhood for extra money.
Oh, well, that's probably it.
Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Yes, I do mind. I don't mean to be rude, but I know you'd need a warrant for that.
That's true.
We could get one and come back.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Do you mind if I use your bathroom before?
No, you can't use the bathroom. You can't go around and leave me
Put the
alone.
knife
This
down.
is harassment. You can't just come in here and harass
Put
me.
it down.
About this, I know my rights. You need a warrant. What? You gonna shoot me?
Just pulled a knife on the chief of police. Definitely a shootable offense. Put it down.
Where's the key to this door?
Up my ass.
Nice.
Eat all that?
No. You want some?
What is it?
Salami and stuff. My dad's Italian. Him a sandwich is like an opera. Look, Grace, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, the taking of the sandwich. It's a symbolic act designed to avoid direct confrontation.
Don't blow it.
So Daglian says to me, the woman had a white car. The psychic gets every other detail wrong, and I'm supposed to be impressed because she had a white car.
She didn't get anything else right.
Well, there was a dog.
Well, that's something.
She said a man with a puppy. And can I remind everyone, there was no barn involved at all.
Don't fight.
I'm not fighting. I'm just saying, after wasting all this time with her, in the end, we wound up finding this kid through standard police work.
It's a miracle you found him alive. I don't mean a miracle.
Can I interrupt this moment of family tension to say that I will not be representing the school in the chess tournament?
Was that ever a possibility?
There was a brief moment of insanity.
Joan, that is such an honor. Why would you turn that down?
Because I don't know how to play chess. I keep telling everybody that, but no one believes it.
I believe it.
Thank you. I don't understand it.
It's just strategy and a little bit of living in the future.
Please, no more talk about the future.
That's how it works, Dad. I mean, you see 4 moves ahead, it's empirical. You see 5 moves ahead, it's still grounded in science. I mean, who knows where the demarcation is? Now, if you see 12 moves ahead, maybe you're crossing over into the psychic phenomenon. And maybe that's what a psychic does. She just reads the board of life better than we do.
There are a million people who own white cars and dogs.
She said I'd dance at my wedding. That's what she told me. And again, she said Joan has a special connection to the universe, so go figure.